Hello, this is Mari Elaine from the Buying Space channel. Today, I'm having another session of letting my hair down. This week, I've been waiting on a package. It's the 13th of December, and I ordered the item November 30th. Well, the seller, who will not be named, would not send me a tracking number. I had asked for 4 days for the tracking number. I got a vague, oh, it'll be there today or tomorrow. I have a post office box and I have a physical address. On my PayPal, it says to ship to my post office box, but everybody ignores that. So I don't know when people ship out, especially if they don't send me a tracking number, if items coming now to my post office box, which it should be going to my post office box, or the physical address. There's a group of people that are sharing my address and they've got the wrong number on the form. And I filled out so many forms in so many auction places that I don't know where the original form was filled out, because I literally have over 300 unboxing videos, and I don't know how many people I have supported over the last 2 years. So that's a lot of people that I've given my address information to, and somewhere along the line I or another person made a typo and now it's being shared. So please go by my PayPal or my payment method address, the ship to address. But other than that, we live in a society where there's high crime. I put 2 months ago, I put 2 rugs out on my back steps just to air out and clean. I was going to throw them in the washing machine after, debris had, gone off of them, so I wouldn't have all this dirt in my washer or washing machine. So I live in a high crime area. Most of us do anymore. Even suburban neighborhoods and gated communities, people still packages. It doesn't really matter anymore. The only thing that protects you is cameras and alarm systems and maybe having more space because it's obvious when someone's on your property. So if you're not sending out tracking numbers every single solitary customer, you're not being professional. You're not being considerate of their needs. You're not ensuring that they get that package. I know that everybody's, all the eBay people hang around, if the package shows delivered, it's not my fault. It's on the customer, if it's stolen. I disagree. I only agree with that statement if you send a tracking number, because that customer has no way to know when that package arrived or will arrive unless you give them that information. And I consider that professional negligence. Also, I have a post office box. I was in a chat room the other night, and this lady also has a post office box. And they took a small package and jammed it in to her post office box. So post office boxes have drawbacks too. But I need a tracking number in case they jam a package in my post office box, because I have had it happen to me that they jam the package into the post office box and then first class mail's coming in and it won't fit in that box. And I've actually had postal workers return my first class mail because my box was full. You're supposed to check your box every so often, and if it's full, they can return your mail. Now, sometimes they'll be kind and make a collection of your mail somewhere. It may or may not get to you. They're desperate to hire people at the post office. And you know what that means. You get less qualified people working, and the people that do work are overworked. So sometimes they do things that aren't courteous, that aren't the right thing to do, that aren't good customer service. And that's happening more and more because we have a labor shortage. So I need to know the tracking number, even if it goes to my post office box, so my post office box won't be jammed up or possibly jammed up. Also, if you send a package to my physical address, not only can it um, be on my porch and get stolen if I don't know when it's coming, the same thing can happen in my mailbox if they put it in my mailbox. I've had postal workers put packages in my mailbox that the lip of the package, when they open that door, that opening is bigger than the opening when you open the door to get the mail out because there's a lip. And so I've had them put packages in that slot that it's not physically possible to get them out of the door uh, to obtain them. And I need that tracking number to contact the post office and say, your letter carrier or city carrier put this in this slot box and it's too big to get out of the door of the slot box. So you have to send your customers a tracking number. I will not do business with anybody that I have to track down and find their email address and go through my invoices or go through my emails to email them for a tracking number. I'm not doing it anymore. You don't give me a tracking number, I'm not doing business with you. And if I have to pull teeth to get a tracking number out of you, I'm not doing business with you. Period. I'm done with it. It's not professional not to send a tracking number nowadays. Period. Somebody asked me last year, what did you do before they had tracking numbers? Tracking numbers came along because mail disappeared. So back when I didn't have a tracking number, I didn't need a tracking number because I could trust that a package on my porch would not disappear. I could trust that I was getting good service from the post office and wouldn't have to deal with somebody being premenstrual or not having their coffee and deciding to be mean about how they deliver my mail or not caring how they deliver my mail, because I used to work for the post office and postal workers used to care. Postal workers used to be pillars of the community and they are no longer that in my opinion, because they of how they deliver the mail shows how much they care. And I have gotten really bad customer service at my post office box and on the street. And from what I hear from people saying on YouTube and on the internet in general, that the post office is not what it used to be. Of course, we are in holiday season and they are very stretched. Like I said, people are having to do more in their jobs. So some of it may be out of necessity. But before the holiday season, it was that way as well. So I got to have a tracking number. And I almost feel like at this point, I would file a complaint with PayPal if I have a package disappear and you've not given me a tracking number, because that's negligent. That's not responsible behavior anymore. And the customer shouldn't have to ask for it. Every single package you should have sent out. I mean, people have used PayPal and Pirate Ship and all these other services that automatically do that when you print out your shipping label. Why not do that? I mean, if I was a professional reseller, that's what I'd be doing. Or if I sold anything on a continuous basis. I'm more a customer in a community than anything, and a supporter and a friend, a watcher, a liker, type of person. I'll throw links in the chat room when I can. If Jennifer Hayes isn't there, I haven't done that for a while though. That's not completely true anymore. But I've supported a lot of people. Like I said, over 300 unboxing videos, and all of those were with purchases. So I haven't figured out how much money I've spent supporting local businesses. But, um, I like supporting small businesses, but small businesses still need to care about their customers and be professional and not have a gotcha attitude towards anybody, um, because those people, all those people that you send packages to, they're your customers, they're your business, they're your livelihood. Why would you not give them a tracking number? But anyway, that's my soapbox for today. And as soon as the sun comes up, I'll be going down these steps, that I could fall off of because I don't walk really well. And I'm in danger of losing my toes right now. And go to that box, and hopefully that package won't be jammed in there so bad that I won't be able to get it out. And it's been there for 2 days. I found out this morning by a messenger that it's been in there for 2 days, and hopefully it hasn't caused my mail to go back, because the same thing can happen on the curb mailbox that does in the post office box. They jam a package in there that fills up the space. I don't get my other mail, and some of it might be sent back. So, yes, I need a tracking number for my box on the curb, for my porch, and my post office box. And I shouldn't really have to explain uh, why my circumstances are that way, because I should automatically get a what? Tracking number. Please put in the comments below if you agree with me that I should get a tracking number, that every customer should get a tracking number for their shipments today. And if you think that I'm wrong, go ahead. Let me know about myself. I have no problem with constructive criticism that does not imply that I have a lower IQ or that does not use profanity. So I don't mind criticism that's put in a positive light and is non profane and has no capital letters and no screaming on it. Just nice, courteous dialogue is what I'm looking for about this issue, about whether it's professional or not, to not give your customer a tracking number. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.